So this week we go to have a look at the Wolf Hall costume exhibition, which was at Bishop's Palace in Wales. And believe it or not, I've lived here 15 years and I've never been to Bishop's Palace, Wales. It's typical, isn't it? When something's right on your doorstep, you just never get around to doing it. Anyway, so bought an annual pass and went to see the exhibition. And it's a beautiful building, absolutely stunning, as you can see here. So they did the filming in 2020, oh gosh, 2024, I think it was. Or was it 23? Early 20s, I can't remember exactly when they started the filming for Wolf Hall. And these are some of the costumes. So as you know, it was kind of like Henry VIII and around that Tudor time, the BBC drama. But in the actual TV program, I haven't seen it myself, but you know, you see screen grabs and stuff from it. The costumes and everything look really amazing and heavy and thick and plush. But in real life, oh my gosh, they look like fancy dress costumes. It's like the quality of the fabrics and the stitching and the jewelry, it's all really lightweight and fake fur, obviously, but really kind of like cheapo fabrics, and it's just incredible. I mean, you know, I've bought vintage theatrical costumes, and the quality of those has been amazing. It's been almost as good as the actual, you know, Victorian or Edwardian would make it. But looking at these, I was quite stunned actually, and the colours as well were really bright. I mean, look at this blue; it's like electric blue. So yeah, I mean, considering how they show up on screen, it's just incredible because they look so much more plush and rich and weighty, you know, because that's the other thing. You imagine the fabrics to be really, really weighty. But yeah, it was fascinating. I mean, look at the stitching around that. It was fascinating. But anyway, there weren't many. I think there were only about six costumes for us to look at. But yeah, it was interesting nonetheless. And it was really nice just to see in the Bishop's Palace, really. Look at all the other things there as well. That was one of the items of jewellery. I wonder who made the jewellery. I used to know somebody who used to make jewellery for movies. It was called Alexander. He was extremely flamboyant. Funny, funny person. We had good times. So this wasn't one of the costumes. This was actually used in the coronation of King Charles. And I think it's been used in other coronations as well. And all that beading must be real gold. It must weigh an absolute ton. But this built in this specially built case for it. So that was incredible. And then there were obviously some these bishops, copes they were called, not capes. Embroidered copes. So again, looking at some of the architecture and some of the details in the Bishop's Palace. I love the colour of these walls, this green. It's really beautiful with the gold. I had when I lived in Croydon, it was like 100 years ago, it was like early 90s, late 80s. And I decorated our back room green, like a nice dark green. And I had a battleship grey for the coving with touches of gold. And the decorator thought I was absolutely insane, but it looked really, really cool. And this is the long gallery. I think this was filmed as well in the Wolf Hall. And I love this wallpaper. This is coming up the stairs. in the main entrance. Absolutely beautiful. And then you go into the chapel, which is just kind of set off. And the height of the ceiling, just look at that, that's amazing. You can't, the stained glass windows, you can't really see, not really showing up from here. But it's incredible, incredible little chapel. Little chapel, I say. Flipping enormous little chapel. It's right next to the cathedral as well. But yeah, and the gardens were really lovely as well. It was typical tipping down with rain, because once the rain starts here in Somerset, it never ends. It's just endless. It'll just go on for like 90% of the year. But the tree, that was the other thing. The trees in the garden were so old and so huge and just absolutely magnificent. Right. Oh, hang on, I've got my apron on. Okay, so today we're gonna make, that's very slow to focus, isn't it? We're spelt soda bread. Which looks like it's a wholemeal flour. I kind of wanted the white flour really, but do you reckon, is that a wholemeal? Looks it a bit, doesn't it? Never mind, we'll give it a go. I was hoping for the white spelt. One, two, I'm just going to do two and a bit. Put that over there. Right, now we want sort of teaspoonful-ish of bicarb of soda and some salt. Mix that up. I might put a bit more bicarb in actually, because this is a lot of flour in here. I forgot to do the old Irish mushing it down. So my Irish ancestors will be going, oh, no, they won't be going, oh, because that's Scottish, but you know what I mean. They'll be going, no, do it properly. Right, and yogurt, because I haven't got any buttermilk, so we are using this kind of gloopy, lumpy yogurt. Put dollops of that in, and now we do the it's cold. It's cold on my fingers. Ugh. Oh, it's gross. Oh, it's not as lovely. No, it's not as gross. I hate this bit. Ugh. It's cold and it's clammy. And it's gloopy. So that rattling is my state-of-the-art cooker, which I basically got one of those little kind of desktop ones, which has basically done me for 10 years, because my proper cooker is a Belling classic 1970s, and it's very knackered and fairly minging, to be honest. I think I might need more yogurt. So yeah, I can't afford a new oven. I've never been able to afford anything as extravagant as that, unfortunately. As much as I would love to. I'd love to do the whole kitchen, actually, because the whole kitchen is just like falling apart. It's 1970s. Well, the decor is very 1980s. The kind of structural bits, the boiler and stuff like that, 1970s. So my boiler's knackered, and I can't get a new boiler, apart from the cost, because my kitchen's so small, and the new oil boilers are so massive, it won't fit in anywhere. It won't fit anywhere in the house, actually. Not in the kitchen, it won't fit outside, because I don't really have the space outside. And there is nowhere in the house that would fit one of the new oil boilers, so I'm stuck with a broken 1970s boiler. It's a very challenging house. Now this isn't very, I think I need more let's say moggot. Need more moggot, because it's not quite gloopy enough. I don't know whether it's because this flour is wholemeal. And I was hoping for the white flour. Didn't really give it away on the label much, did it? It just says spelt flour. Right, that's getting more sticky and gooey. That's more like it. Don't want to overwork it though. That's the magic, isn't it? It's just basically got to gloop it together. Right, yeah, you can hear that glooping sticky. Right, now I should have got a spoon for the flour. Put a load of flour on the doobry. Let's plonk that over there. Let's bring the flour back over into the vicinity. And then we want flour on the hands. It's almost done, to be honest. It's already in a little ball. So squish. Squish, 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 squish. Get down there. And my relies are from Tipperary, the south of Ireland. And I've never been to Tipperary, which is shocking, isn't it? Should go and see what it's all about. Right, there we go. Crisscross, and then little stabbettes. There we are. How simple was that? Now, I've got to get it on here. Some more flour on here. This is my very chic baking. It's basically the bottom of a cake tin. Look at that, perfect fit. Right, stick that in the oven, which has been hopefully heating up enough. And it's got to be hot, hot, hot. Right, see you back in half an hour. So Maureen found a source of alpaca poo. So this is her first bag of it. And look, her potatoes are coming up. She'll be well chuffed. She's not here this weekend. I'll have to post her a picture. Look at that baby aubergine. Come on, you beauty. And there's a flower behind there, and there's a flower there. I don't know whether I should be picking them off. Actually, it's got quite a few flowers. I'm a bit worried about the greenhouse being a bit cold now. Because, as you can see, when we look up there, there is a gaping hole there. And there's a massive hole behind the board there. That's basically like the whole quarter of the greenhouse is open there. So it's a bit worrying. So I planted out the salad leaves, and they're the cabbage, so I'm going to have to find a space for them. And the onions, they look a bit, I don't know, what do you reckon? They look a bit lost, don't they? I still need to get the broken glass fixed. So it hasn't done my tomatoes much good with the change of the weather and the gale force of wind coming through there. So yeah, the wholemeal was a bit dense. They're quite crunchy, but I prefer the lighter bread. But it was still tasty nonetheless.